Hi you guys, thank you very much for clicking onto this video. So this is not a reading, y'all. This one of them type of videos, it's like forget the tarot cards, forget the oracle cards, okay, forget them gypsy cards, and them handmade ones too. But this be like real life stuff going on, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't have to be in toxic environments. You can choose not to show up, you can choose not to be around, okay? Because when you choose, and I feel like this is for people who, if you resonated with my last reading, you may resonate with this, because this is like real life stuff that be going on. But sometimes people like to hide it, and they'll try to like gaslight you into thinking that you're the crazy one, especially if you have chosen this path or like this journey to personal healing and happiness. Like maybe you started focused on yourself, y'all. You could have had an awakening or whatever the case is, however you want to put it. But it's like one day you just woke up and just realized it's like, hey, I don't have to be in this toxic situation. And it's like once you make that conscious decision, it's like you cannot look back. It's like you got to keep moving forward. But there's certain people out there that will actually try to gaslight you into thinking that you're the crazy person. It's like they'll try to paint this picture of you because you don't want to be around them in their toxic ways, because like they're mad because they can no longer use you or misuse you, mistreat you. And half the time these people be struggling like internally because they know they did you wrong, right? But it's like you done moved on, right? And it's like you looking more happier, okay? You started focusing on yourself, you started healing or whatever, and it's like you just looking different, you looking more happier, right? It's like some people just don't want to see you happy, like honestly. And that's what I just chopped it up to be. They don't want to see you happy, so they'll try to gaslight you into thinking that you need to be around, like you need to answer every time that they call you. And it's like you don't. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's like you don't have to answer the phone, you don't have to respond back, you don't have to show, like if you get invited somewhere that you know it's people there that don't like you, they done lied on you, talked about you like a dog, you don't have to show up. I mean, I don't care who it is and who's there, you don't have to show up. But sometimes people make it seem like, oh, you acting funny. And I don't know, I guess the people, the men in the suits done showed up from Men in Black and then completely erased their memory. But that's what it seemed like. It's almost like these people have completely forgotten exactly what it is that they have done to you. I mean, they'll sit there and talk to you out the way just for no reason. It's like always something going on with them, but it's like you don't want to be around that anymore. And that's okay. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's okay if you don't want to be around. But don't let other people try to gaslight you into thinking that you making the wrong decisions in life because you want to be happy, you want to be at peace. It's like you enjoy peace and quiet. That's okay. That's not, I don't think that's a crime at all. And half these people know that you are a good person, but it's almost like, I don't know what it is, but it's like they just don't want, they want to make you look like something else. I think I had mentioned that in a reading before, the video before this one. It was a read, but I had mentioned that for some people you could be dealing with a lot of gaslighting going on and people trying to assassinate your character, especially if you are one who is aware. It's like you're aware of like the toxic patterns and like you just want to be a better version of yourself. Some people feel some type of way about that. It's like when you focusing on yourself or working on yourself and you got something going on, people actually try to like trick you out of your spot. And I refuse to let that happen. You gotta actually see it for how it is, honestly. And it's like you got to be mentally strong to even like put up with that type of stuff. But it's like you don't have to deal with them type of people, and that is actually really dangerous too, because the fact that people know that you're a good person and it's like they know they did you wrong, but it's like they fail to realize it. It's like they would actually be happy to have you out of the picture, y'all. And that right there is scary. That actually scares me, because the fact that like there's always some type of, it's like certain people will try to make it seem like you're the issue. It's like you're always the problem, but it's like you're not. It's like you just not like them, and that's okay. It's like you don't have to feel bad for being a good person or being kind and just like doing the right thing, treating people right, and not letting people talk to you crazy. Because sometimes too, it's like when people cannot manipulate you, when they can't control you, it's like they feel some type of way about it. It's super sick. And yeah, it's like you don't have to be around that type of stuff. But it's almost like a constant thing. It's like, oh, well, you know, so-and-so they don't want to answer the phone, or they ain't answer the phone. Well, it may be a reason why that you may not be doing that. But sometimes people just, I don't know, their memory done got completely erased, and they'll try to erase your memory. But no, don't forget exactly what they, you know, why you could be feeling that way. Because once you completely detach yourself from certain environments, like toxic environments or people, connections, you will finally find peace. And it's like once you have that peace, and I'm talking about the type of peace to where it's like you finally realize that it's like you were never the issue or the problem. But it's like when you around toxic people that are not really they're not working on themselves, they got a lot of things internally going on, it's like you will always be the problem, y'all. You will always, like, it's always something to where you done did something and you ain't do nothing. It's like once you finally realize it, it's like, wow, like I was never the issue. It's like you can never turn back from that. But sometimes people try to gaslight you into thinking it's like, oh no, it's like, you know, it's like you really are the issue. But it's like, no, you're not. It's like you just want to be happy. It's like you want peace and quiet, and that's okay. That's not a crime to have. But some people just don't know what peace is. So that's what I wanted to speak on, y'all. But there's like some other things too, but I'm gonna just save it for a whole different video. But that's what I wanted to speak on, because it's like certain people out here that feel like they need to stay in certain type of situations to where it's like you feel uncomfortable. It's not bringing any type of peace or happiness. It's like it's messing with your mental health. It's like you do not have to be in a situation. You can make the conscious decision to leave or to detach, and I promise you, you will feel a lot better. But once you make the decision, it's like no going back. Like you can never turn back. But people will actually try to make you feel bad for like just wanting to be by yourself, which is not fair. But it just goes to show you, like once you become more spiritually aware of that, it's like you can spot it out. Like you can notice it and just ignore it, because they be looking like straight up delusion. Like seriously, it's like, what? Like you don't remember you constantly disrespecting me, you done stole from me, cheated on me, lied to me, like just straight up abused me, and you don't remember none of that? But I'm the bad person, I'm the villain. Okay. But yeah, that's what they be doing out here. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go ahead and go, but thank you very, very much for watching.